popping, what's popping?
Top of the
Couple of grand risings. Good morning.
top of the morning.
This is people. No, this is people. I'm going down the stream.
Why don't I see a streaming?
I don't gotta look at no porno.
Oh, wait, nobody's busy. Okay,
I got some.
Okay, here we go.
You don't make me have this conversation live.
Do we gotta start? Do we gotta
What
start?
Ludacris say on that song?
What?
I got hope. I
Oh,
got
I know. I
hope.
figured this out before.
In different area code.
You know what? Let's start off just in it because I just got to. You want to talk about relationships? My thing is this. Why does it seem like, and this is to me, it seems like the one that's cheating always has somebody they're going straight to if you break up with somebody, and the one that doesn't ends up healing themselves and trying to become better. Do you think that's true or false for me?
I do think it's true,
So
and
do
I
I.
usually think
saying.
when somebody already jumps in a new relationship from an old relationship,
Right.
and was in a relationship, I think that they have that shit already.
So, do you think that second relationship then was the jump off, but then became the main relationship because he felt like, oh, she might be a better option for him or whatever?
For whatever reason, I don't think a person jumps into a new relationship randomly if they just got out one without already dealing with the person.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Both ways. You know, you see a person and they hop in a new relationship and they were just in one. It's like they already had that. They had some options available.
But then if they say they weren't cheating in the first relationship, then you would have to believe them. You just have to think like, well, then how did you get this new relationship so fast?
Right.
Out of nowhere, but then they weren't cheating. So,
Nobody.
y'all men are tricky. That's all I'm gonna
Hey,
say.
it's not just men. It's a two-way street.
Okay.
Everybody's cheating.
No.
Married people.
Oh,
people
that's
that-
what I'm hearing.
Hey,
but
that's
I'm
what's the
single, so
problem.
I don't know. But that's what I'm hearing.
It's
Everyone's
married
cheating.
people.
Staying out of that.
Yeah, bro.
All
That
the people
pool
that's
is
married.
piss water in it. I'm good.
All the people that marry and be in relationships be in the single pool. That's why the single pool.
Is that why our pool's messed up? I'm
We
wondering when I
can't
gotta put
have,
chlorine and bleach in it every time I even try to put a toe in it. Like, no,
can't-
thank you. I gotta get out
Brothers
of
want to have a wife, a girlfriend, a side
it.
bitch,
A baby mama.
baby mama, and you can't talk to none of them. Okay? Like, how the fuck does this work?
How does this work?
Explain this. That's diabolical.
Okay. I mean, we just had to go into it this morning. Hey, guys, good morning. This is Coffee and Cream. And we just jumped into it because me and him together, this is what happens.
Hey, and I was curious. Who the hell? You said you had a date and it was smoking Black and Miles.
Oh, my
Hey,
God. Why are we
I want a question.
No,
I got
we're
a
not even
question.
going
Is
into
that
this early.
Hey, what is a turn off? Like, is smoking cigarettes the turn off, or Black and Miles, or weed? Like, what's the turn off? Like, I used to smoke cigarettes, so I hate the smell of cigarettes. And even when I smoke cigarettes, I don't like smelling like them.
I think everyone has their own personal preference, honestly. If you're looking at being your most authentic self and who you want to be and bring to the table, it's going to be what I'm looking at in a man is probably going to be totally different than the next woman, depending on what she's been through, where she's at in life. Because like right now, I'm not looking for $20 or a place to stay or some food to eat or none of that.
Right. Like, I don't need your car.
Yeah, you know? So I'm going to be looking for something like genuine, like authentic.
You got to
a
talk
man
to
that
me
might,
different.
Yeah. So then, but then somebody else who's like homeless, you know what I'm saying, who might need something to live is going to look
Hey,
at something
so
different.
if you want to get somebody away from you, just start smoking a Black and Mild.
But that night, yeah, that was a bit much. That was a bit much.
That's creepy. Hey, oh my God, the Outlaws. Young Noble from the Outlaws died, so I seen that Young Noble from the Outlaws died. Rest in peace to Young Noble from the Outlaws. Because as a kid, I thought I was part of Tupac and the Outlaws. And I love Tupac.
Yeah,
I love the Outlaws.
Same.
R.I.P. to Young Noble. Last night, if you wasn't at Bro Luke's, OG Bobby Johnson, Zings, we was at Zings.
Why
last
didn't
night.
y'all tell anybody?
I did tell her. She never answers her phone. I show like this too, okay? I got receipts. I kept receipts.
He did show me today. He had a few receipts where he did.
Popping.
But I was,
Listen,
I'm coming next
buffet
time.
with food, oxtails, all type of shit.
You,
Shrimp.
Luch can cook though. Luch can
Fireworks.
spell all the stars out there.
Listen.
Scorp Diesel, shout out to Scorp Diesel and what he's doing in
but
the
this
city.
is, no, I'm talking about last night. I'm talking about Zings. So if
Okay.
you don't know about Zings, it's a barbecue restaurant in Colorado Springs. If you ever need catering,
Yum.
such and such, hit up bro. But last night he had to have been at his shop. He had barbecue, fireworks, a buffet of food all the way down the table. Oxtail, shrimp, everything, all the way down the table. Fireworks. Went hard till about 12 o'clock. People pulled up, parked, brought their kids. If you have fireworks, you brought your own fireworks. Like, it was lit. So, shout
Okay,
out
well,
to
we
Phoenix.
hoping everybody had a great 4th of July as well.
Right.
It was,
Everybody was safe. I seen some crazy shit happen. I seen somebody got shot downtown last night by the Colorado Springs.
yeah.
Police
So I
department.
Shot and
think,
killed, right?
yeah,
and
I
killed.
think that's a big deal. Only because they're saying, I had a few people already hit me up saying it looks like a Devon Bailey type scenario where
Right.
the boy from the
Listen.
back was turning around,
Running, and they shot him.
and they shot him.
They
They
didn't
said
have no
that
reason to shoot him.
they could have tased
From
him.
what I heard, they didn't have no reason to get him out of his car. So it sounds like another case where the Colorado Springs Police Department is being trigger happy again. And they done shot somebody in front of everybody.
Well,
I heard he was running.
And,
Yeah.
and in all fairness, though, we don't know both sides, so we don't want to just automatically blame because we don't do that.
Whatever, I'm
But-
automatically blaming it. I don't give a fuck. Speak
We're
for
saying
herself.
we're saying
I'm
that for the
saying-
Fifth Amendment purposes. Okay,
Yeah,
stop
whatever.
playing.
I pleaded.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
look,
because we've been through the.
How do you do it? Allegedly.
There you
Right.
go. There you go. See,
You
Just
gotta
right
do the
wording.
quotation marks
That's
too.
all you gotta do. Just use the right words.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. But though, shout out to like everybody, like I said, in trying to keep the 4th yesterday safe. I
Allegedly.
went to a few barbecues. Everything was really, really safe. Oh, shout out to DeAndre and
K-Land Barbecue.
K-Land Barbecue is wonderful. Donate. We got to
Right.
be able to keep our community moving. And I watched Jen and I watched Dee just endlessly
They do
work
a
out
lot
for the community. I promise they do.
And they find the money and pull
Yeah.
the money from whatever resource
And they were
they
feeding
can.
everybody. And so again, just being able to tap in and helping the community, donate to them, give them anything. They're just, again, just a staple. This is what our 10th, 11th year doing the barbecue.
Right.
I can't remember, D.
And then,
We've been out there a long time.
Think
Like a
about
long
this,
time,
'cause
guys.
we ain't been on in a couple of weeks. We was just
Yeah.
at Juneteenth
Okay, that
at
was
the mall.
see?
So shout out Juneteenth event because they was getting all this hate.
Okay,
talking
no
about,
violence.
Citadel Mall, don't go
No
there.
violence.
It's gonna and nothing happened. A 3-day weekend
Right.
event. People came out, kids, benders.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great time. I was there all 3 days.
Mhm.
Burnt, baked like a potato.
Oh, I was gonna say the only thing I was like, yeah.
Shout out to
I was-
Macado, okay? Macado
Keeps
is a
it
genius. Macado had a tent, and he had a tent with a fan that was blowing mist.
Oh, I saw that. I think I stood under his fan too. So
I
shout out Macado, appreciate
Stayed
it.
under that tent. for
Yeah.
3
Also,
days.
DJ Unity did his thing yesterday at the barbecue as well. He's doing that. He had that old school playing and everything.
So shout out to that. I seen the homie Lemonhead got a day party coming up. July
Luchelle,
12th.
shout out to Luchelle's as well.
So, when is June? What's the day? The 4th? I think that's next Saturday.
No, today's the 5th.
The 5th.
Yeah, day after.
Right. What, did you go out last night?
No, what happened was I thought I was. So me and my friend pick up my homegirl Nene. We're like, okay, we go to my other girl, homegirl who having food and all that, her barbecue, and then somebody else's, and then we getting ready. And I'm like, well, let me go home and change real quick because it looked like it was gonna rain,
It's
hail,
right.
snow, like
right. It's supposed to. And then it
Colorado
stopped.
weather. You got to keep clothes in the car. Like
Right.
that's what I'm getting ready to start doing, changing.
It did say it was gonna rain.
Yeah, so I go and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Get everybody hype. And then I go home and I'm like, let me just sit down in my bed real quick. Actually,
Yep,
let me
that's
start
not
eating these
sweet.
pistachios. And then I woke up with just nut dropping and yeah.
The whole
I was
time
like,
was
oh my God,
lit.
it's 2:30. Here, I slept through firecrackers.
I was driving home, just looking up in the sky. They had the city lit last night.
They
So,
did.
the rain helped. When it's raining,
Oh,
they
that's-
don't
yeah.
be tripping as much about fireworks.
Oh, I saw some of the New York and all over California. Anybody got any fireworks, just post them on our page with Coffee and Cream. We love to see it. I know people were like, we don't want to see your fireworks. I do. I loved them. I love seeing everybody. I
Go
slept
on-
through them, though.
Go on
I thought I was doing something.
Go on OG Bobby Johnson page and
Okay.
see his final finale.
Oh.
They went the fuck off.
Yeah. That part.
What? But we ain't on radio no more.
I'm
She
sorry,
so
guys.
used to
I'll be
not
having
cussing.
flashbacks.
Right.
That's
we
just
was
a
on the
habit.
radio. We was on the radio.
That would have cost us
So
$25,000.
we used
if we
to be
were on
having
radio.
to not cuss
Oh,
and
mute.
be all polite. You know, we done it for
Look,
years.
that means they have me trained. My
Right.
nerves are bad.
Right.
That's
'Cause she
supposed to-
jumped like, oh,
like,
shit.
That's 25,000 right there.
Right.
We ain't got time for that.
Fuck yeah.
Not
You
yet.
can
Not
cuss,
yet, Gaddafi.
You know,
He gonna be the one.
maybe when we go on Sparks TV,
Shout out to Sparks.
we might not have to cuss.
Shout out to Santiago's boxing. He over there raising champions. I
Right.
mean, his daughter.
Right. Shout out to King.
King.
And his wife. Hey, do you know I was with King's wife and last weekend? She was they had a bingo.
Oh, Hip Hop Bingo.
Hip-Hop Bingo.
Oh, shout out to DJ
Him
Mango.
and DJ Mango.
Mango, DJ Mango,
So what was
and,
that?
no.
Dumping Ground.
Sheba, yeah.
Was that Dumping
Jules the spot. Jules
So
the spot.
go check that spot out.
Shout out to Jules. Oh, she's always doing big. I love it.
It was pretty dope turnout. You know, people had a good time.
Yeah, that's all this thing that was happening, and that was real successful too. I
Right.
saw everybody. Shout out to was that Chiba, because he should be over here. This way, he should be over here right here.
Right, but we gotta
Mhm.
call him first.
I know
I gotta
he-
listen. I can't
special,
tell you nothing
special.
about it, but I got
special,
somebody that
special,
called
let me see.
this morning too. A comedian coming in town. We'll talk about that after we get a little bit more details. In August,
Oh yeah, and then we got
Shout
some
out.
comedians coming in
Right.
too. Money Jones,
we
he's
got
on
a
there.
few
Shout out to him.
interviews coming. Stay
different
tuned.
stuff.
You know, you never know from week to
Politicians,
week.
and then we got people coming. They
We'll
don't even
pop
know
it
they're
in.
coming yet. How about that?
Right.
Because we pulling them on the show.
Right.
That's
Come
right,
on
Tony.
in.
When we talk about you, the reminders.
what-
We talk about you.
Like, where you guys going? Yeah, just come on in this
Yeah,
room
go
in here and
ahead.
sit
Let's
down.
like this. Let's
We're gonna
go.
talk about
We
it.
got
We're gonna
you.
talk about
Got 'em.
everything. Listen, so P Diddy
When
just
did who? Where was that? That is a turn of events.
he
If there you
just beat a RICO charge.
So listen, my thing is this: is this all the humiliation part, so that he can just come up again from the Illuminati type scenario, or did we just really see this happen on real life?
They messed up his image for sure. They got that part down.
Yeah.
They knew they wasn't gonna be able to get him on a lot of that shit because it wasn't making sense in court.
for being freaky.
You can be the freakiest motherfucking. That's not a crime.
I
Like,
didn't.
They
and
got
then-
them for like taking girls kind of state to state and drugging them. I want to say type of shit.
But the part that hit me in the gut, and I don't even want to believe this until I see it. Does she got to return $30 million back?
Hell no.
Okay, I didn't know if that was fake AI or what. I was like, there's no way.
Hey, but you know she did run a hell of a cold scam because old boy, that's the what's the dude named, the Punisher. He said that he was with his girlfriend one time at Six Flags. He got an
Yeah,
interview
I saw
right
that.
now. I want to say it's on the page.
saw
but
that.
He said he was with his girlfriend and Cassie called him like, hey, where you at? Could you come over?
Listen, does every man got that girl that she could call him and be like, come through, and he comes? No, even if you with your new girl.
Yeah,
And
kinda,
I'm
sorta,
asking. I
maybe.
think so. I think
You
there's
know?
a woman in every man.
Hey, I got women that I'll always be cool with. I don't care if I got a girlfriend.
Is it?
or
Come
not.
here. Tell me. Okay, I got somebody right here. He's just a random male, and I'm just asking. So is
This ain't
there
just
a
random
woman?
male because listen, in the history of niggerdom, ain't nobody sneakier than a woman. Can't nobody cheat
Oh,
better,
you're not,
do
you're not,
it
you're not
better.
here playing with me.
You
You're not here
cannot-
playing with the truth
Yeah.
now. You're not
Tell
over
you.
here not telling a bold face.
Nobody
Wait, I'm gonna
cheats
move back to
better
strike
than
you.
women.
Because you're not telling the truth. That ain't
Listen,
true. I'm gonna move
listen,
so God don't
you
get
know
you.
what?
Man,
I'll
you
give me
hang
what you-
around
Hey,
with good women then.
I do.
She a goddamn lie. She a lie. Hey, let me
About
get,
what?
Let me get a
What
rap.
am I lying
Hey, I
about?
need to
Women
get-
lying? No, that's not true. Women, where
I need
you
to
at? Where
get
you at?
one of them
If
things.
anybody can lie, it be a man.
Hey,
He'll lie.
let
He'll
me-
be with the woman right
I
next
didn't say.
to him.
I didn't say. But see, the
And then
difference
be
is, I'm
texting you,
single.
I love you, I miss you.
So I can do
no,
that.
I'm
I
just
can-
saying people in relationship. Of course,
When
we're
you're
both
single, when everybody's single, you can talk to who you want
Yeah,
to.
that's
You got
not even
options.
what we can't even talk about
But
that.
what
do you
I'm
mean?
saying is
That's
nobody cheats better than women. Because women typically don't get caught cheating. I was a professional side nigga in my 20s and 30s.
I can't.
I'm a professional side nigga right now. I don't want no girlfriend.
Okay.
Listen, if you break up with your boyfriend, you're going to need to go back to that nigga because what the fuck's going on. Like, you know, I don't want no girlfriend. You know,
You don't?
It was a fadango. What Jada Pinkett used to do? Entanglement.
It's an entanglement. Okay, well, so then at what point do you ever feel like you're gonna settle down?
Maybe. You know, hey, you know what? I don't rush shit like that. I feel like when you meet that type of person, you'll know.
I think so too.
And I'll keep back.
I think there's soulmates. I think there's twin flames. I think you meet a lot of people in your lifetime that fits those.
Like,
energy,
it ain't even about
frequency.
sex. It's
Yeah,
about energy.
At all. Yeah.
If you can meet somebody and talk to them about anything, we might be talking about politics and go to aliens and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
All in one setting.
Right. So people be so worried about, hey, a date and how much. And it's like, nah.
I think what it is youth likes that quick, and the more older you get, the more you find substance in quality and not quantity. Where,
like,
hurry up, get women.
If I like being around you, a date is cool, sitting, smoking, watching a movie you never watched. Yeah. If I enjoy your company.
Yeah,
hell,
agreed.
I'm going to give you, I'm about to give you guys some free game.
Oh, let's see.
Listen, you want to take a woman on a date and you want to really get to know a woman, don't take her to the club, take her on a coffee date. And I don't even drink coffee. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you take her on a coffee date, when you go drink coffee, you ain't getting all dressed up for the club. You actually about to sit down in front of a person and have a conversation. And it ain't the type of conversation that you will have when you're talking to a person in the club.
I think the moral of the story is interest and attention. Women, we love attention, and especially from the person we want it from. But if it's from other people, we can turn things down. Men have a harder time, I think, just because by nature, men are made polygamous, and women are made monogamous. I mean, by our nature, not by let's see what's right in morals, but I just, to be in all fairness.
And then a lot of shit, motherfuckers that we was taught growing up is like, once you get old enough to read and think for yourself, you be like, a lot of that shit is bullshit.
Yeah, definitely. And then you're more forgiving a little bit more. I think as life goes on and you go through situations with people.
But your boundaries be different.
Yeah, different boundaries. Yeah, definitely.
But I can forgive, but I don't forget. That's the difference. You know? I can love you from over here. I can still have love for you, but I don't got to fuck with you to have love for you.
Shout out to Wealthy. I just thought about it. They had an event last weekend with K.O. Kelly where they were doing some health and I think like health for
K.O. Kelly. Shout out to K.O. Kelly. I seen him at Juneteenth and that was like my first time hearing him rap.
He's pretty dope.
He's pretty dope.
He's been doing it for a while now.
Colorado artist, so check him out if you ain't never heard him, because that was my first time hearing him. He was also on the BET Awards.
Acting a fool. We saw you.
Well, he grabbed Kai Cenat and told him like, hey, so it's like, if you was watching the BET Awards and you see Kai Cenat, or what's his name?
Something.
The streamer dude. Kai Cenat, K Cenat. I think I'm saying his name right.
It's okay.
He's the streamer dude. I think you know who I'm talking about. Either way.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm cooking thing with that.
So anyway, just shout out to him. We saw him doing his thing, and then Wealthy again. They do programs and tap into them downtown on Bijou, and they're always doing stuff for the kids. They had an event, I think, with the boxing as well, but just a health and wellness. We love that.
Hey, listen to this story. So Rams wide receiver, his name is Puka Nacua. Girlfriend Haley has asked a court to confirm that Puka is the father of her unborn baby, is requesting cash for unreasonable expense. According to TMZ, filed a petition to determine parental relationships against Nacua in his Los Angeles County in June 16. Antonio stated she was 19 weeks pregnant and wanted a court to affirm as his child. She also asked the court to award joint legal custody, giving her full physical custody and allowing visitation rights. So she basically trying to get him to pay for everything.
Is that California?
Yeah.
It's one thing about California, I will say, them women are smart. They say if you go to California, you get like 3 times the amount of child support.
Even so she's like the
third woman that's got with the NFL player and moved to California, because they say those taxes are different up there and those child support is different. I guess so, but I mean, there must be something to that. Like I said, that's like the third NFL You know, you
Man.
sleep with these women with no substance. They have no type of values, no
NBA
core
players,
You know,
listen.
no core.
They don't
faith.
care about
don't-
nothing.
don't
They have a
care.
hidden
They're gonna run your
agenda.
pockets,
Right.
bro.
Like,
Stop.
what's the girl name that Kevin Gates was just dating?
Oh, that was Muslim
Listen,
and took her
she
scarf
went
off.
Muslim.
Reiner. Brittany.
She popped up
Brit-
randomly every time you see her. She looked like you.
Ah.
I'm such a. I hate people who fake religious people.
Right. Okay.
Like,
well, in all fairness, let's do this because I do understand
like
what
Bible
you're saying.
thumpers, like people, like no one sins greater than the other. So you really can't judge nobody.
You can't
But
do it.
I
And-
don't like people who like overbearing with church because you don't know how people feel about it. It's like, hey, what if that person don't believe in nothing you believe in? You're like forcing something on them.
I think Brittany Renner is two examples. You have an example of a woman who is struggling with her own identity. You got some
Trying to
person
figure it out.
trying to figure it out, and then meets somebody who she's attracted to instantly, and he's about Islam, and I guess maybe him at that time, just giving him the benefit of the doubt, he wants to get himself together. So he says, "I want a Muslim woman. This is what I want. This is what Draka isn't." Why Draka is bad as I'm just saying,
It's
but
bad, but
Hey, okay, so he wants a
woman
covered
is
woman.
trash ain't or a woman trash
Treasure,
ain't
but-
always someone's treasure.
Yeah, but it is
hey,
true.
I feel like one man's trash is another man's trash, or one woman's trash is another woman's.
Yeah,
motherfuckers just like to be outside at the trash can.
Yeah, and that's up to them as well. But in all fairness, I think that in Islam, we're very, we try to be non-judgmental. We try to, if this is what you're about, as long as, you're trying to be a good Muslim. But for her to go and, do a lot of this, it had to show that she didn't really do it so much for Islam.
She
did
wasn't
it
doing it for
at
her.
all.
She was doing it for him. It's like 1 week you can't be like, hey, I'm not eating pork. I'm a Muslim. And then next week you're like, hey,
And then let me
excuse
tell you something. This ain't easy.
Hey,
Oh my God, this
next
ain't
week
easy.
you
So,
like, hey, could you
It's very difficult.
could you pass me one of them bacon and pork chops and tap that white girl on the shoulder for me?
No, I don't know about the pork chops and bacon. Ain't nobody ever tried to do that.
Hey, that's
but
what
it's very
could
difficult.
you
So-
tap that white girl and pass me one of those
So
pork chops?
shout out to all the women that are covering in 120 million degree weather. We know it's hot outside.
Right.
That's doing this with us.
Hell
and
yeah, 'cause
shout out to
I'm-
you ladies covering and
you
hiding your
sweating
modesty
in a
because some of
fucking
you
hat.
are real baddies out here. And if we were to uncover, it would be real bad.
Hey,
for
listen,
So
because
stop playing.
women with natural bodies are still winning. Don't
Thank
let
you, yo.
these heifers.
Oh my God! Did you hear?
Listen,
okay,
don't.
is this fake news? Is this fake news that Stephen Diggs went on there live and said that he wasn't with Cardi B no more because of the
he said-
BBL?
I think that's. I
You
don't
think
know.
that's fake?
I think that's fake.
I just read that and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way." They said that he just went on
I've
there.
never doubted what shit in Hollywood, but I don't believe it because I seen it on like a page that's like I don't even follow. I just
Yeah,
seen it on
yeah. I
Facebook.
seen it on a page too. Somebody
talking
shared
about her
with me.
butt stink. And
Yeah, the BBL smelled bad. The only reason that made me think of that is we were talking about natural women, and we still are winning. I
Right.
went somewhere last weekend. I went to the GPA, the golf tournament, the U.S. Senior Opens.
where was that at?
Oh my God!
Hey, that's where all the big deals get negotiated on the golf course.
It was unbelievable. Only because the experience. I've never
Where
really
was
golfed
it?
before in Broadmoor.
No shit.
Yeah, they actually this weekend. If you want to go with me, I was invited back today. Actually, they got something going on.
At the Broadmoor?
Yeah, you should go with me. Anyway, I invited anybody else out there interested in women, trying to change our scenarios real quick. But
Right.
that type of living up there, anyway, it was awesome. Learning how to golf and just playing around
I can
with it.
shoot
They
golf a little
playing
bit.
serious. They made everybody be quiet. Listen, the dog couldn't even move. Once they started raising their hands like this, because it was ready for them champion golfers to start, everybody was quiet. Everybody's like,
Shout out to people that know how to play golf.
shout out. That's a
'Cause
sport.
You don't know how hard. Listen, to even hit the ball, it takes because you can't move your arm.
Right,
And
right.
the moment you move your arm from straight, you'll never hit the ball. So that's dope. If
What did Chiba talking about? He said her boot it stank. I'm done, Chiba.
Hey, you know what?
Shut up. Is that true though? Is that true, Chiba? Because I was like,
because to me, Cardi B is bad.
A
I would
baddie.
have to find out myself. I would have to find out.
I mean, like I said, what did he say? He said,
I'd find out. Hey, listen
I
here.
think so. Chiba Woods. Oh yeah,
if
shout out to Chiba Woods.
Cardi B, I'm willing to find out if any of y'all know Cardi B. No, I don't believe it.
I don't
No.
believe it either. I think how is Offset never say nothing about it when he tries to attack her for everything? He ain't gonna attack her for smelly booty when he attacks her for her motherhood, her being a woman, her having this and her having. He's gonna attack her for. He's gonna be like, and
Hey,
that's
you
why
know
you
what?
stunk. Come on, man, I'm petty like that.
I don't
Y'all are
get
petty.
into. Hey, but
Y'all are
I
petty.
don't. People be like, I don't.
Y'all
I
are
don't.
petty.
I don't get into
Y'all are
celebrity relationships like that. Like people be like, they be taking this shit to heart too bad. Like I just be talking shit. Like motherfuckers be on Facebook and then the internet ready to cut off their family
Oh my gosh!
over,
Stop.
over Offset.
First of
and-
all, imagine, and then you know what? We experience it on smaller levels, just in daily life, because we're not nobodies.
Right.
We're not nobodies. But when you experience it, even on a daily level, when you got to deal with just like your everyday Facebook and people writing stuff that you might not like, or you know what I'm saying, you just be looking like.
I be wrong and right, bitch. Shut up. But I just scammed.
But you just can't there. Just lift it up and
But
do
I
this,
could,
that's it.
and
But
depending on
you
what
know,
it say,
yeah.
I might just.
Sometimes.
But sometimes it's like this ain't
Can't
my
we just
battle
get
to
along?
win. You're
Yeah.
already miserable. It seems
Yeah.
like.
So again, make sure you guys watch out what you post, because a lot of people can tell what
I'm
you're
still
going through.
writing whatever the
That's
fuck
what they say.
I want to write.
That's what I say.
Fuck you. You don't like what I write? Don't look at my page.
Yeah.
They got a button in the corner that you can like
They
delete
said,
people.
they said there's like 6.1 billion people in the world, and
Right.
you worrying about one page. Like
worried
one
about
person?
a motherfucker. You right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
kinda-
That just made me think about that. So yeah, that's crazy.
Right. That's
That
why
part.
there's too many people in the world. There's too many women in the world, especially.
Women.
Yeah, it's more women than men.
There actually is right now. I mean, I
Remember-
couldn't say there's a shortage only because at the end of the day, the women out here doing what the men is doing anyway. So it's
And
like,
the man,
yeah.
and yeah, to an extent. But hey, y'all pick the man. We don't pick y'all.
You
know?
think that the woman picks the man?
We don't pick y'all. Y'all always pick us.
How do you say that? If a
because-
woman is going after a man,
I
but
don't
he
mean
doesn't-
go after a man.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean we don't pick y'all. Y'all know if y'all want to date us way before we. If that makes sense. Like it ain't. Y'all know if y'all want to date us or not way before we think that, like, yeah, I bagged her or I got her or
Mhm.
even if it came to sex. Y'all know if y'all want to have sex way before we think we about to get some sex. Does that
Oh,
make sense?
yeah. Oh, you pretty much saying I'm shaving the night before if I'm feeling like you gonna get any anyway.
Right.
You know that, but if I'm not shaving, you're not getting that type of
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't shave today.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
I didn't shave today. Sorry. Ooh, also want to do a shout out to my homegirl Tanya and her cousin, who is the DJ last weekend at the car show at the lake. That
I didn't even
was-
know it was a car show at the
Oh
lake.
my
Oh,
gosh,
at
that
the Memorial
was
Park?
so much fun. Yes.
See,
First
that's the
of all-
type of shit, like, motherfuckers don't be knowing shit's going on. Y'all need to, like, send this shit. 'Cause
to our
I'll
page.
post it
Send
on the
everything
page.
to our page, guys. You
If
already
you
know
got
we know
shit,
what's going on in the city. Everybody's
post it.
gonna know through us what's going on.
We will tell you.
We'll tell
We'll
everybody.
share it.
And we'll talk
We
about
ain't
it.
gatekeeping. You know how you ask somebody
No.
something, they be like, inbox me. I
Yeah.
hate that shit. You could be asking a motherfucker, hey, where did you get that cheeseburger from? They'll be like, inbox me. It's
Yeah.
like, motherfucker, just tell me where you got the motherfucking burger from, bruh. Like,
Exactly.
God damn.
Oh my God, that's so true. It is very so annoying.
Ah.
Yeah, don't
Just
do
tell
that.
me.
Don't do that. So, but also I wanted to do a shout
Shit.
out because I mean it's just something about Mexicans. I just love us.
I love Mexicans. And
The
I
fact
hate
that-
racist people.
Yeah, me too. But the
That's
fact
for
that
another discussion.
everywhere we went, Tanya had a cousin. I just had to laugh because if we were in Texas, it would be the same way. So we go there. She's like, "Oh, there's my cousin. He's the DJ."
Cousin.
I was like, "What? Oh, there's my other cousin. He got 2 cars in the car show." I was like, "What?" Then there's my other cousin with the booth over there. I'm like, "What? There's my other cousin. My cousin." I was
Hey,
like,
that's how I feel as a
"Bro,
black person.
I promise you, I was
I
like, this
only
is,
need to
feels
know
like home."
one person
That's
to
it.
be at
To
the
be in the whole
barbecue.
thing, yeah.
And I'm coming. If I know one person, we is related, and I'm coming to the barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, first of all, I've known Tanya anyway, and I love her family. They're just so you know,
Anybody.
in the spring.
If I know one person, that's enough invite for me. I'm gonna make myself.
You're the one everybody's looking
I'm
at like.
cousin Pete at the barbecue. I know one person. So if you having a barbecue, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? You can invite me. You know, I'm gonna bring some weed, drink. You know, just tell me. You know?
Same.
I'm
Same. I
call-
think I'm more.
gonna call some women.
Yeah, you definitely will.
Goddamn right, because it ain't no party without women.
Oh, thank you, God. I mean, listen. Back in the olden day, maybe that used to offend me, but I'm so glad men are screaming women instead of man screaming man. So thank you. Yeah,
Hey, you remember back in the
you
know what the problem is? Hey, you remember back in the day, like when you went to the club at the end of the night, you slow dance, and you be like, all right, I don't care what the fuck going on. Every club at the end of the night, they playing slow music.
They did.
And you about to go back.
And that's how you, and the lights were getting ready to come on, and you sweating.
You about to go back.
You gonna see who you really looks like, who you been dancing with all night long.
Okay.
And the lights are getting ready to come on, and you're like this. Please, God, please.
Right.
Please,
I've been
God,
drinking.
please.
I hope this bitch don't look like a fucking Ninja Turtle when the lights come on. God, please. These niggas got me here drinking some shit I don't even be drinking.
Woo.
Wild times. Like, that's during that Incredible Hulk time. Like,
shout out to the
fuck?
Tilt. I've had a few of those experiences there. Shout out to Tilt.
I love Tilt. I fuck with the
We
Tilt.
do. We love
the
y'all over there for
bartenders. I
real.
fuck with the owners.
Toya, shout out. They're always bartending us
No.
real good. All them women behind the scenes doing their thing for
I
real.
fuck with them. I go with the places that fuck with the people that fuck with me.
Both
You know?
owners, the one.
So,
she's
you know,
dope.
if you're having problems and motherfuckers be acting weird, stop hanging around weird people. Stay out of people's face.
Oh yeah, go get a new group of friends. The
Go
world
hang out
is
with
too.
somebody else.
Let me tell you something. The world is so big, and you know what I'm saying. You're beautiful who you are. Go get a new group of everything. Get new friends. Get
Stop
new.
hanging out with people that don't like you and shit.
Ooh, that's the quote of the
motherfuckers
year.
got secret
Animosity. Yes.
Right. Just don't hang around
that's
people.
Powerful.
You know?
Stop hanging around people
Stop
that
hanging
really
around
don't
people
like
that don't really
you.
like you.
And you know what? God will show you the people like you through little situations. All of a sudden it blew up or it turned left when you was like, wait a minute, what just happened here?
Because you never lose a friend. If you and somebody are actually friends, I don't give a fuck what the hell y'all had a problem about.
Yeah.
A friend can have a conversation about shit because we're grown as fuck now.
Yeah, we're grown. And that's another thing. It's like sometimes some of us over a certain age, we're not even doing all that extra stuff because there's just so many bills to be paid. And
I
just can't.
No problems. I don't want no problems. At the same time, you don't want no problems either.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Just leave me.
I'm just
be.
trying to get some money.
I'm just trying to get some
Listen,
money.
We just want to put
I'm just trying to get some money
TV,
and get that body right. That's
sponsors,
it. That's all
you know.
I'm on.
We
Get
just
that
want
body
some
right and
TV
that
money,
mind right. Yeah.
sponsors, you know. We seeing
then
y'all
we- and
getting
then
the
we in the
bag.
city. And
We
then we
want
in
the
the
bag
city.
too, you know. Straight up.
And I think that's important as well. So, you know, we
Hey,
definitely want to do that.
I got another question because Diddy, he ain't got no time yet. So how many years you think he gonna get?
6 months probation, 3 years probation, maybe 6 months time served.
And he done been in prison he done been in jail for like 10 months.
That's my prediction. I wish we could do some money on it. I'm
Right.
very lucky.
Over and unders. How many years you think Diddy gonna got?
I'm
Right
gonna
in
say
the
under
comments.
3.
Over and
Under 3. I'm saying under 3. Easy.
Plus time
Under 3.
served.
Plus time served.
They
Yes.
said
Probation
there's
maybe
no
3 years.
mandatory minimum, and I want to say the maximum was 10.
Okay, but listen, the fact that you have to worry about the fact that Cassie and them are already, and then there's women on there already writing letters to the judge saying,
She
please
did.
don't release
Cassie.
him.
Cassie
Please
wrote
don't.
a-
Yeah,
she wrote a
please.
letter.
Yeah, so did the other one. There's another girl on TikTok. I can't remember her, but
Hey,
she said,
hey,
please
listen,
don't release
they
him.
was having
you know,
P.
what about
Diddy-
them women that really are scared of him? Like, what
Right.
about the people
Hey, you know
that are
what?
scared?
Because I don't give a fuck how, like, he's still a predator and he's still a creep and you just power.
And we just now know your
and
preferences
authority.
so that we can say that about you.
Right.
That's all. Now we know you're really a freaky creep. We're like,
Right. Hey, 50 Cent was calling him the gay John Gotti.
I saw that. First of all, shout out to 50 Cent. It don't matter what he
That
does or what
motherfucker
he's
said,
on. That's the man.
I ain't scared
He's
of the
always
gay
stood his
the
grounds.
gay John Gotti.
Always. And he looked good doing it. And he looks good
Because he
doing
beat
it.
that
Yeah.
Rico. Hey, shout out to the motherfucking Young Thug and that dude that's a lawyer. He beat Young Thug Rico and Diddy Rico in the same year. So that
Who?
the lawyer.
Oh, okay. I didn't
That's
know.
the same lawyer from Young Thug.
Nice. Okay.
So that dude is goated right now. Okay.
We love
Motherfuckers
that.
gonna be calling him anytime the feds knock on their door.
Mhm.
Not saying that you're gonna get the same result because these motherfuckers got long money.
They do. They do. And then again, it's just, you know what I mean, with everything that's going on in the world right now, too, like just life.
Like racketeering conspiracy, count 1.
Oh.
Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion.
Oh, that's the
pertaining to
Diddy?
victims.
That's the Diddy stuff?
Yeah. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. count
sex
4.
trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, transportation. What?
To engage prostitution. So he skipped and beat a lot of them shits.
So I'm wondering. I have a question, and anybody that knows about the Illuminati and stuff like this, because you know I'm a conspiracy theorist. You can say what you want, but no, it's not because I'm Muslim, okay? But it's just because I really be wondering. Do you think
Powers
this is
that be.
that is the so do you think this is the conspiracy, like to humiliate you, and then you get all these riches
feel
and
like
rags, or like you humiliate yourself, or
This
like,
is the angle that
what's the
I
angle?
understand.
What was the sense of
All
all this?
people, like for example, remember when Bill Cosby? They said Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden, rape allegations
Yeah.
with the ugliest motherfucker that I ever seen in the history of ugly. Like Bill Cosby was sitting next to Felicia Rashad
Oh
one year.
gosh, for
And she
real.
is still fine at 70.
For real.
And I heard her
stop.
say, I've never seen Bill Cosby do anything disrespectful in front of me, to me. So it's
And
like,
that woman has always maintained her honor and her dignity.
in
So
the
nobody
70s,
can say she's lying.
where
She's out.
everybody's
here none of that.
doing drugs. You think Bill Cosby, who's already rich, needed to give your ugly ass some drugs.
And then they look like men.
She
Real
looked just
tall,
like
dankety,
Macho Man Randy
just
Savage.
rough hair
If Macho
cut,
Man didn't have a
butch.
beard,
Stop.
what's the dad name from the Jenner? She looked like Caitlyn Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
When he turned into the
Caitlyn Jenner.
what's the name when
The
he turned
girl.
into the girl?
Yeah.
But he still had the balls.
I don't
Caitlyn,
know.
no.
Don't
I'm getting her confused with the basketball. Yeah, it's Caitlyn Jenner.
We don't. He don't know.
Yeah.
That
They
part,
put him on the.
Caitlyn.
They gave him the motherfucking Woman of the Year or some shit before.
Yes, yes.
Caitlyn Jenner.
But he really was the man. But he got
Get
Woman of the
the
Year, and we didn't even
fuck-
snap on that as women. We should.
I did when I seen it on
Well,
the
some
internet.
women did protest.
I was
did.
like,
I
get
thought
the
that was
fuck out
that
of
was
here.
a joke.
I seen it on Twitter and was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, and then everybody just let that
This,
slide.
and you gonna let Joanna Man play basketball. It's like, no, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just saying
part.
shit like that, I'm gonna say something. I don't give a fuck.
So again, make sure all you guys tap in and go to our page and put your businesses, your small businesses on there as well.
Events,
Events, music, everything that's going on in the community. Shout out to DeAndre and Will and
If you
Jen.
got
They did their
shit
thing.
going on and you want to come be a guest on the show,
Mhm.
you know, tap in.
Also, we're about to have special guests next weekend, so tap in again on Saturday. We'll have some few people in here that want to talk to you all as well.
We're gonna be going live.
Oh,
events a
shout
lot
out to
more.
Mayor Yemi, who's on this. They're doing this where he's going to like different parks and different things for the community. I just really do. He's been through so much, and him recovering from his surgery. You know where he's praying for you, Yemi. You know we love you over here. You've done your thing, Mayor Yemi, and we just really appreciate it. But he was doing where he was going to the parks and stuff. But I just think it was just
What they were doing, cleaning up and shit.
yeah, going
think
and
I
doing
seen
barbecues and I don't remember all of it. I just follow it, and I just think it's really, really cool that you have somebody that's in the ground, touching the ground, and moving around with us.
Hey, I would not try this shit. It says in 110 days, China has completed the world's widest underwater railroad tunnel, an engineering feature that has stunned global infrastructure. Located beneath the Yellow River, it's 3.3 kilometers. Double-decker tunnel spans a record-breaking 17 meters in diameter, wide enough to hold 6 full traffic lanes.
Go to the page and look at it. You won't even have to read any further. You're not doing it. Nobody's doing it. I would never.
The
do
highway
that,
is underwater.
ever. And how far is it? How far are you under? That's like the New York tunnel. So anybody that's been in New York and stuff, know in Brooklyn tunnel, knows
Hey,
you got to go
listen.
under that tunnel, and it takes about 10
I'm gonna
minutes.
tell you the craziest shit.
To get up under there. That's the stressfulest thing I've ever done, like taking
When
trips
the
back and
world was
forth.
shut down, about to shut down, we was in New York, right?
Yeah.
During COVID.
Uh-huh.
So, remind you, I'm asking them, because they're like, hey, you know it's only like 3 ways to
Get up out of there. Yes.
They like the bridge
Yes.
or
The
a
tunnel.
boat. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? He like, there ain't no other way to get off this bridge if they lock the bridge. So I'm like, fuck that. We left and went to the airport early because they was acting like they was about to lock New York down.
As they did. As they locked everything down with COVID. Was it a
this
game?
was like when they kind of opened the world back up. Remember they had them cheap flights and they was letting you.
Yeah.
So
wonder why the flights are dropping into dead air and you pay $39.99. That's why.
Cool. We was in New York having a motherfucking ball. I can't even lie. I love it.
Right.
Until they started saying, hey, we're about to... You know you can't get off the... I said, who can't get off? Shit.
Yeah. But anyway, go to our page, Coffee and Cream. You can see the
You can see this tunnel.
The tunnel we're talking about, and that's a
tunnel.
negative. I wouldn't even... Again, 110 days. Anything a man does in 110 days, I don't even want no part of anyway. Because it's going to be...
Even though Chinese people smart, it's like still. Do you see how many times they refix the same roads?
The same roads.
No, they
Say that
can't
one.
even fix-
Especially in the springs. Let's not talk about South Academy.
Listen,
Them roads.
If you ride rims in this motherfucker, it's almost like playing Fear Factor every day.
Every
okay?
day. You gotta you're
You
playing
got
like
to know how to.
no, it's not Fear Factor. What's that card game that we used to play? You guys play. You feel like you're in a
You
card
know
game.
where the potholes is at.
Yeah,
okay?
you do.
Matter
Especially
of
at the
fact,
airport.
Colorado Springs, y'all probably owe me for about 2 pair of rims. Okay, who the fuck do we write about that? It says you can write somebody. You probably never get the money, but somebody told me you can
Shout
write.
out to Kimberly Gold too. City Council. She won City Council. We haven't really been able to tap into her, but we're gonna track her down. She's doing some good things in the community.
Kimberly Gold.
As usual with
Come on down to the Price is Right.
Mayor Yummy. He's just ridiculous. Girl.
Mayor Yummy.
We just wanted to have a conversation about what y'all
Come
doing
on
good
down
in the
to the
city.
Price is
We
Right.
see y'all again. We see y'all tapping and stomping and hitting the ground.
I'll
with
be
us, so.
politically correct this day. I won't even cut.
Yev! Oh my gosh, shout out to Yev. You wasn't feeling good, boo. You know we was praying for you, girl.
Who?
She does the one that does the food pantries. Big Yev that works at Chili's. No, not Chili's. Applebee's. Girl, you know we love. I haven't been to Applebee's since you've been back there, so I'm ready when you come back. So yeah, but shout out to you, baby girl. We was praying for you.
Talking about Applebee's and food.
Yeah, Applebee's is a good place. Oh, shout out to my girl Sabrina. She has a food catering place. Make sure you hit up there.
Sabrina's Soul
good food,
If
good
you're in
food.
Colorado Springs,
Tap into
go
her.
support black businesses, not just
Mexican
when it's
businesses
cool.
too.
Not just when it's cool
Muslim
or
businesses
motherfuckers
too.
making a Facebook post, you know.
Yeah, for real. Support us. Zingers.
Go
Zings.
like the Coffee and Cream on YouTube because you can check out the shows. I upload the shows every week. And go like the damn page.
Yeah, please do. And tap into us. Let us know what's going on in the city. Again, if you have an event or somebody else is having an event
Tell us.
you
Tell
want
us
us to
to
tap into, we're definitely going to go do
You know,
that.
you got people coming in town. You know, we want to interview them.
And shout out to Syndicate Empire Radio. This is where we're coming through right now via the Frequency Colorado, Coffee and Cream, Gaddafi and Lady.
And I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry too.
So, if you got anything going on tonight in the city,
That's it.
tag us, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Go like the Coffee and Cream page on Facebook.
We got guests next weekend. Hit us on Saturday again. We'll let you guys know what's going on in the city. Shout out to the young man again that was killed today by the gunfire, the violence.
And
we
I
don't know
give
what's
a
going
fuck.
on. We're gonna pray
I
for.
always know what the fuck's going on.
So we're
Cops is trigger
gonna be
happy.
talking about that as well. Maybe have somebody in the city. Maybe even talk to the mayor about having them come together. You know,
Right, because
having
we
the
know,
city council.
we
real
done
quick
seen
with
this shit
them.
before.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not even.
Some of us
about
really
the-
been.
I'm not about
did
to
this
like
already.
sugarcoat. Like I don't know what the motherfuckers know what the fuck they be doing. They be extra aggressive. They need to start having therapy for them cops, especially if they done.
I do feel like
if
there's
they
therapy
if they done
needed,
never
yes.
shot somebody or ever been in something violent or they ever keep
Or how
having
to escalate or
repeat-
de-escalate
Right, because they're not
crowds.
de-escalating.
That's it.
They're
That's what somebody else.
Shooting.
If you go to our page, you can see what we were talking about, the incident that happened last night. They want to say the mansion across the street anyway, Colorado Springs.
Either way.
It's on the page.
People
and-
was right there, so
Yeah,
you
it's a
can't
lot
like
going on.
sugarcoat the truth.
Yeah.
People seen it. They were right there. They watched it go down.
In all fairness, we don't have a response back from the Colorado Springs Police Department.
You
We
never
will be
do.
looking for that.
You never will. I don't want no motherfucking response.
Not we
I
never
don't
will or we
talk
never
to
do. Here we-
police.
Some of us
we don't fuck with police.
Go.
We don't
go.
fuck
Okay.
with police. and my day boy.
First of all, you got the
We don't
Mexican Muslim
fuck
saying that.
with
Okay, let me
police.
settle down here a minute.
We don't fuck with police.
Oh, here we go.
We don't fuck
Okay,
with
guys.
police.
Listen, we will see
We
you
don't
all
fuck
next Saturday.
with
You,
police.
this is Coffee and Cream,
We don't
Gaddafi
fuck
and Lady,
with
and this is what he
police.
said. What he
We
said.
don't fuck
What he
with
said.
police.
Again, tap
We
into
don't
us. We
fuck
appreciate y'all.
with
Be
police.
safe out here this
Share
July
the page.
4th.
Share the show.
Please share.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a
There it
motherfucking
is,
friend.
there it is.
I'm gonna come on here one day. I'm gonna have a whole white face. I'm gonna have on a wig.
Oh
and
my
I'm gonna be
God.
dressed like
Oh
the
my
motherfucking weatherman. Okay? I might just do my whole show one day. Wait till I get a
The
budget.
weatherman.
I might just come
You
in
gonna
here.
be the snowman?
Me.
I know
and-
you. I know
no,
you.
I'm gonna have a white guy. They ain't gonna even know who the white guy is.
He's gonna look like Santa Claus.
He's
What?
gonna look
The
like
beard?
a white guy that looks like a white guy that probably would be on the news, and I'm gonna look like him too because I'm.
Are you gonna drive the white
face.
van with no handle and all that? Because that's what it
Weatherman.
sounded like.
Yeah.
It's giving a van with no handles.
Hey, and she didn't give me none of those rocks from Egypt. She didn't bring me none of them
First
Egyptian.
of all,
No
it's
Egyptian
not
women.
true.
You know.
He don't need no women. Gaddafi don't
Bring
need no
me, like,
women.
three-
The way he be doing Colorado Springs women,
I
you
don't
think
be
I'm gonna
doing
give
no
him
Colorado
Egypt?
Springs women.
Now
You
y'all
lying.
can tap into. Now I'm moving because the
Motherfucking
thunder, the
lying.
lightning is coming. I'm moving
Listen,
now. I'm
we
moving
ain't-
now. The thunder, the lightning coming.
I ain't dated none of these heifers, okay? A lot of these hoes can't even get close to me. For the
I didn't
record.
say nah. He did.
Just saying.
I'm picky like that too. My preference is. I mean, this is kind of like what is it, Coffee and Cream after hours, but.
Right.
I'm very
No.
picky. That's why, people are like, oh, lady, I'm in your inbox. I know. I see you.
Right.
It's just that I'm just a real funny.
Y'all
I
be
don't
thinking-
need $40 for
Y'all be
anything or
thinking
anybody's
niggas
40.
don't curve women and just
Oh, you guys think
Let me
women
tell
don't
you
curve
something.
men?
I
I be
will
saving a
shut
lot of
shit down.
relationships.
And me too. It's
I'm like, no, bruh,
'cause
you
I
got
could
a
be an
whole
asshole
girl,
on
so-
voluntary.
Yeah, I'm like, I be saving a lot of relationships
You know?
on a daily. Like,
And then
I'm
they
gonna
run
warn
into you out somewhere and be trying to not look like motherfucker.
Or
I ain't
they,
about
see
to
you
say
at, or
nothing.
they see you at the car wash, or they see you at the bank, and they like, oh, what's up? Oh, this is
Listen, because
you? Nah, you know.
that's your girl, but what happens if you take the Y out? It's our girl.
Oh, my
Ha,
God.
Coffee and Cream.
Bye.
Best
We
one
out.
of your day. We're fucking
ya.
out of here.
Next
Mwah.
Saturday, 11 o'clock, be there.